Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Cook, Bake and More, and welcome to my kitchen as well. I'm Nigar Faki and I'm going to teach you some easy recipes, not very complicated. Today I'm going to do the donut recipe, which is very easy and simple. So let's get started.
So to start with, I have lukewarm milk here, which is 40 ml, and I have added a teaspoon of sugar in that. Now I'm going to mix instant dry yeast or the active yeast, whichever is available with you, 2 teaspoonful in them. Give it a mix. And let it rest for 5 minutes till the yeast bubbles up. Now I'm going to stir in the dry ingredients. So I have here 280 grams of all-purpose flour. In that I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt and 40 grams of granulated sugar. So these are the 3 dry ingredients. Give it a quick stir. And keep it aside. You will also need 1 egg, which is on the room temperature, and also 3 tablespoons of butter, which is very soft. You can melt it, doesn't matter. I have kept it on the room temperature, so it is quite soft. Now also I have taken 1 teaspoonful of vanilla essence. The reason, viewers, we add vanilla essence in the recipes is wherever you use egg, to kill the aroma of the egg, you have to use the vanilla essence. Okay, so I have taken my food processor and I will put the dough attachment in that. You can also knead the dough with your hands, but it is little time consuming and it is also very tiring. So I prefer using the hand mixer or the food processor. So first I'm going to put all my dry ingredients in that. While making the donuts, remember that the technique and the quantity which is used is very important to get the perfect donuts. So please use the perfect measurements. Okay, so here I go. The dry ingredients are there. What I'm going to do is, my yeast has bubbled up now, so I'm going to add the yeast in that. I will add the vanilla essence, the egg, and I'll start mixing it first slowly and then gradually increase the speed. Scrape the dough in between so that it doesn't remain stuck to the bottom of the food processor and it's nicely mixed. And lastly, I will add the butter into it. Okay, so this is the texture of the dough now. It's very sticky. I'm going to remove this in my bowl, knead a little bit with the hand and dry flour, and then I'm going to keep it to rest. So let the dough rest. So after 1 hour, my dough is like this. It's beautifully proofed, and I'm going to take this on the counter. I'll sprinkle some dry flour on the counter. tap the flour, see it's not sticking anymore to my hands, not that much. Okay, so I'll just drop this on the counter. Here it is. And we'll start rolling the donuts. Meantime, I have kept the oil to heat. So I'll start rolling it. I've also kept the parchment papers ready. I'll keep every rolled donut on the parchment paper because it is pretty difficult to handle them as they are super soft. So here I have rolled the dough and the thickness is this much. It's approximately half an inch. I'll start cutting the donuts now. Remove the central part, keep it aside. So here are the donuts. I removed them and I have kept them separately on the parchment paper. Okay viewers, so I have rolled all the donuts and I have kept them separately on the parchment paper. Here they are. I'll keep them to proof for another 10 to 15 minutes and then I will start frying. Meanwhile, I have kept the pan here. The oil is heating and then we'll start frying the donuts. After 15 minutes of proofing, the donuts have beautifully risen now and they are ready to be fried. Okay, so let's fry the donuts. Keep the heat on medium high. Do not fry them on a very high heat. And do not overload the oil with the donuts. Maximum 5 at a time. Okay. So it will take 5 to 7 minutes for them to get ready. Fry them on a very medium flame so that you don't burn them. At times they are crisp from outside, but then inside they are raw. Beautiful donuts and beautiful color. The donuts are ready now. I will take them out and let them get cold on the rack. Okay, look at these goodies, guys. There are 16 pieces of them and I have kept them on the rack just to cool them down, and then I will start to garnish. Give you few suggestions or tips. I always use a good quality chocolate. This is a couverture chocolate, which is not a fake chocolate. So how do you find the difference between the couverture and the fake chocolate is, the real chocolate always has cocoa butter in that. You can always check the ingredients listed on the, so here it is, it's cocoa butter, and the fake chocolate always has the vegetable. This is the fake chocolate, it has vegetable fat. So there is no harm using it, but the quality of this chocolate is better. I also keep my toppings or the sprinklers like these in small jars. Always store them in glass jars and in a very dry place. Okay guys, so I have prepared the toppings. I have melted the dark chocolate which I showed you a while back, and I'm going to dip the donuts in them. The second topping is my white chocolate topping. This also I melted in the microwave for about 60 seconds. The third one is the cinnamon and sugar. Just roll the donuts in them, they are too amazing. And the last one is the red glaze which I prepared out of the sugar. So I'm going to dip the donuts in them and garnish them with whatever possible ways to decorate them, and then I will show you guys how I have made them. Look at them guys, so beautiful and so tempting, and I'm so proud of myself. Please try them, follow the exact recipe. Thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe and like my channel.